All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to episode 6 of the NaiSai podcast. It is me, Dave the MC, alongside
That's to the
fresh back from his vacation. We call him Shukid. He took a week off.
it was 1 weekend, a weekend.
What happened, man? What happened?
It's the entire week.
Nah. It looks like a week because people don't get to hear us within a period of a week. But it was just 1 weekend, man. It was one Saturday.
Right. That's what they all say. And alongside Harry R.F. Lee.
Yep. What's up, guys? Harry Lee in the building.
At least all of us are here now. Shukid, eh?
Good to be back.
Good to be back. Good to be back.
Mtaka kunianzia, man. Let me hear it.
Nah, man, we're just wondering what did we do that you didn't show up? What did we do? Did we hurt your feelings in a way? Did we offend you?
Man, y'all don't even know.
Ajahil bado. Ajahil. This is something atakuwa possible to talk of in the next few months, maybe.
Bruh,
and you guys are being hella toxic right now, bombarding me with questions, and I'm not yet here.
Sure, nakutetea. Huyu mshando anakubombard. Mimi namwambia angoje uheal kwanza.
Manze anakuwa hapa hivi toxic, man. Dave.
Toxic masculinity, bro.
Bro, stop being toxic, man. Let me heal. Damn.
Okay, so let's begin this way with a quote. You look at rappers like Wakadinali and wonder, is this the same hip hop that troubles Octopizzo?
That troubles Octopizzo. Okay, I see where you're going with this.
Think about that.
Does it trouble him?
I think you get like the first part of the sentence.
I think I get it. I think I get it.
Let me say it again.
Okay.
You look at rappers like Wakadinali and wonder, is this the same hip hop that troubles Octopizzo?
So you're saying some people are making it look easy in a challenge him to flani.
I'm not saying who, but he knows who he is.
Okay, I just want to be on the same page. Are we talking about Octo? Talking about man, Che. Man, listen.
For those of you who are new to this podcast, Octo is, well, we don't like him around here, and that's mainly Shukid. So Shukid,
no. Don't get the message misconstrued. It's nothing about him. It's about his music. I don't know Octo, so let me not say I don't like him. I definitely.
We're talking about the music. Definitely, it's the music.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, we just have to make it clear because people out here can just mess up words, mince words, and messages.
Yeah, people might think it's something personal.
In the pages of the Pulse.
But yeah, so you feel it? That chess song, man, it has to be. It's a no for me.
Me, I can't remember the last guy who's selling impressed like on the music side, man.
Hey, Kafarasi.
Kachakula farasi.
Kachakula farasi.
Hey, kachakula farasi.
All right.
He needs, and I'll tell you what I think the issue is. I think my issue is when Mandem was coming up, right? And he was coming up at a time when not too many people were coming up, unfortunately. The game was really tough. The game has always been tough. But so, my guy, he ran the race alone. So he felt like the man at the front, And it's like, I've never understood these guys who want to be number one alone. It's like, how you proud to be the first one in a race against yourself? Of course you're gonna be number one. How about set a playing field that's level for everyone to own nani atakwa number one? Healthy competition. Not even at I want to be number one to shit on you. Just healthy competition.
Bars.
So lack of lack of that healthy competition has made Mandem, become complacent and actually believe is number one. He's not barring up, man. He's not stepping up the bar game, or he's stepping it up in like a funny direction.
He still has to rap them, man. Like I said, he still has to rap well, because if at the start of his career, he was known for his punchlines, and
Yeah.
he was being quoted a lot. Then mpaka sahi, he still has to maintain that, because nowadays some cats coming up who are really good. Now even the fans are talking to him and telling, and on the comments and on the feedback.
Utasikia tu for the rest of your life. You'll just hear for the rest of your life. Pizzo the king.
Unajua. So actually, there was a very hilarious meme I shared on my Facebook. I don't know if y'all saw it. Have you guys seen that meme? The meme for the guy who, like, he wins a trophy, he's biting the medal and is going hard. And then he's not even like number one on the list.
Oh God. Wacha tuachie hapo. Let's not seem like we hating.
Yeah. Let's not make it the topic, man.
All right, so there's a lot to get to, and we're going to start with fun stuff today. We're not going to start with controversy, like any controversy, of course.
Wait. Can we just deal with something and then we go to whatever you have, Dave? 6ix9ine.
Oh, you mean Snitch 9?
Snitch 9, yes.
The rat.
The rat. Have you guys seen what he's been talking? That all that mess he's been talking on his IG.
Bruh, do you know? No, do you know? I saw that explanation even on Twitter, like on a video. Then I'm like, that's still not a valid reason for you snitching.
Now,
like he was trying to, he's trying to justify him snitching.
But let me ask you.
Like a week ago, I think, a few days ago, a friend alikuwa na post some things on WhatsApp. He was like ranking the best crime mob gangster movies of all time. Unaona? And then he had Goodfellas as like his number one. Kitu nilimshow ni, this movie is not the best to me, because at the end of it, it's like it's glorifying snitching. So you guys are familiar with the movie?
Yeah, definitely.
Goodfellas, yeah.
But now, let me ask y'all a question. And this is the thing Tekashi kept on saying, like, y'all are refusing to understand. He asked one question. The whole theme about not snitching is all about loyalty. And he asked, how is he supposed to be loyal to the nigga that's fucking his baby moms, to the niggas that's kidnapping his mother, to the niggas that are beating him up? I'm not trying to glorify snitching either, but I'm just saying, like, do you not see his point of view even a bit?
I saw it. What I was getting into, how is he still able to be this big and still this successful even after snitching?
Bro.
Even with all that.
There's a video that resurfaced from the Joe Budden podcast about when they were talking about 6ix9ine when he initially was going in, and one of them said that the kids are not gonna care, because as soon as he comes out, he's gonna find a way to put out music, which he has, a music video,
which he has.
And the kids are just not gonna care. They're gonna bump to that shit.
All the kids are snitches unprovoked. All these kids are snitches unprovoked. Kids, they're such snitches, they snitch on themselves. Niggas snitch on their damn selves every single day. Niggas are leaking their own nudes. Niggas are leaking their own conversation. So hell yeah, they're not gonna care. But now this is the thing. This the argument I be having with numbers, and this is my issue with numbers.
Yeah,
bro. Sometimes we need to figure out, like, are people laughing with you or at you? Regardless of whether I'm laughing at you or with you, you will register.
Yeah, there's these numbers I may do with the new video are so crazy. Like, I don't want to
bro, his IG, that IG live he did was 2 million viewers.
You see, the thing is,
it did crash.
He has a gimmick right now. Everyone is probably wondering, like, is he gonna release music? Tekashi's out. Like, the word on the streets right now is Tekashi's out. No one is saying his new record is hot. Remember that. It's not about his new record is hot. He's done yada yada skit. Nah, it's about Tekashi's out. So by virtue of that alone, he has the eyes. And remember, niggas are home as well.
Yeah.
Over 4 million views in 1 hour.
Bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, he has everyone. And trust me, you'll see
records.
All those views are the fans and everyone else wondering what else.
I expected he'd still be big even after doing his time, but not like this, man. Even he's surprised to some degree.
So this guy, he refused witness protection or something like that.
Because now that means he's bigger than he was before he went to jail.
Yeah. I mean, do you think
we live in a cloud chasing era?
Okay, let's look at it this way, right?
Yeah.
I'd say Drake is big. Because you know why? Because people love Drake because of his music. They just love him for his music, right?
Yeah.
Drake got on Tory Lanez IG, and we saw how the numbers shot up, and that was organic because there wasn't a Drake is gonna be on his IG or Drake has anything else going on around him. Let's see how long he'll survive. Let me also not talk ahead of time. Let's see how long he survives. Can he have those 2 to 5 million people again in 3 weeks? Like, people care long enough to sustain that viewership?
Yeah, because chances are it might end up just being hype.
Yeah, he's embracing the whole gimmick, being a snitch and talking shit even on the new song.
He knows, and don't get me wrong, Tekashi's a smart kid. He knows he needs to do that to keep the people watching for them.
Yeah.
So he has a few weeks with them. Yeah, he's gonna have a little run with them. Let's see how it goes. He knows how to play. Let me not say how he knows, but he found a way to play the internet game and the live stream game and the numbers. So for the people who give a fuck about the numbers, and this is why I hate music nowadays, because no one is saying whether the record is dope. He's apparently so big because 2 million people watched him go live. Who gives a fuck, man? Is the music nice? Is the music selling?
Yeah.
Close to 40 million views in a day. Maybe the music is still good. Kwa watu walikuwa wanampenda before he did all this stuff.
Yeah.
But still, that's too much love.
We'll see.
So the funny thing is, who is going to work with him as far as collabs and shows now?
I don't know. He's probably going to convince people. I looked at that video. I was like, if people are going to shoot the video, if people are going to be in the video, I mean, if you're paying people, anyone's going to do anything. You know? I'm just so disappointed that this whole number conversation, I'm so over it. Everyone's like, oh my God, 2 million views in what hours? It's wowing people. And I'm like, I mean, of course, it's Tekashi. Right now, he has some bullshit around him. Of course, niggas are watching, including you.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know anyone personally who was on his live. So those are probably like American 2 million views.
I don't know. Those are Americans for sure. For sure.
Yeah. But for us on this end, I've seen so many screenshots of, like, fellow artists are like getting super bamboozled, like, oh my God, 2 million views, which is it's an amazing feat, but I'm like, that's we shouldn't keep the conversation there every single time.
Yeah,
it's supposed to be about the music sometimes.
Yeah, it's 2 million curious people.
Yeah,
it's not 2 million people that are loving you, vouching for you, because remember, these are all people that everyone was saying fuck Tekashi months ago.
Yeah.
So, so niggas are laughing at you. You could get all those views, but it could be niggas laughing at you. It's sad that they can be translated into who loved you and who didn't. But that's why the numbers conversation for me is invalid.
All right, so let's stick on let's stick on the music front. We're gonna see how that goes. We want to say rest in peace to Andre Harrell, the founder of Uptown Records.
R.I.P. man.
He died at the age of 59 years today, as in the morning. I think the news started trickling in Saturday morning. And also rest in peace to Little Richard, who was
Little Richard as well, man.
Yeah, who is aptly named the architect of rock and roll. He was 87.
They both passed now.
Yep.
This Saturday
Lost
morning.
too many
Yep.
legends, man.
Today,
Lost way too many
today,
legends.
both of them.
2020 is still being the same fucked up year it started as.
Hey,
This
it's
year,
going hard, man. It is going hard.
it's going mad, man. We're gonna have a conversation on another episode about Andre Harrell and his legacy because it's a lot to talk about. He's the reason why Puff became an exec. So we're
Like
gonna talk
Puff,
about that.
people like MJ, people like
A lot
so
of
many
people.
names.
A lot of people. We're going to talk about that in a different conversation. So let's move on to another funny situation. I know you guys have been keeping up, or rather, you had seen French Montana and his conversations about who he can battle.
Uh-huh.
That clown, man.
No. Let's put it this way: Is he
Has he added anyone else on the list?
Is he tripping too hard or is he just trolling? Because he's mentioned Kendrick, he's mentioned Jay-Z. Like, what's the deal? Like, what's his problem?
It's clout season, man. Guys are home. Look for as much clout as you can, and if you're lucky enough, someone will answer and say, "Let's go."
Yep.
So is he looking for someone to answer him so that he can respond?
No, I honestly believe he thinks he can hold his own kwa hizi battles, especially what's happening in the battles is you just play your hits and the other guy plays their hits.
Bruh,
Now, if
you are coming after Kendrick and Jay-Z. Like, do you have the audacity to mention?
So do you know where French Montana is probably coming from? And this numbers shit that has people fucked up in the head.
Yeah.
So French Montana probably believes, because some of his songs play in clubs, he probably believes he has more top charting records than these other cats that make the alternative music that's not necessarily club music. Little did he know that Kendrick Lamar has way more number ones than he does.
Exactly.
And let's not even get started with
not even get started with Jay-Z. Jay-Z will wash him with one album.
Manze, so you see, this that thinking your heart shit that has people fucked up in the head,
The French can probably
no. Akona confidence. Lakini, the people you're coming after. The people you're coming after. Hey.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was just about to say. He can do one of these battles, lakini he's calling the wrong people, kabisa.
I mean, I don't even know who to put him against, because you see, Ataki Kujia Mtuka Tory Lanez. What French forgets is Tory Lanez can stand on his own. French has relied on collabos.
Yeah. All his songs all his major hits are collabos.
Uh-huh.
You can't tell Tory Lanez shit.
And most of them are collabos where he's not even doing the hook himself. So
Manze, he has that struggling verse.
And then a good hook, a good beat.
But he was killing it during the era of when he did that. So he's probably reminiscent to that time, because honestly, what's the last off the top of your head? Fellas,
you mean the last decade?
French wouldn't even win against Plies.
I know.
Hell no.
He won't even win against Plies.
No, you have Plies fucked up.
Plies, baby.
You have Plies messed up, all the way messed up. No, I'm saying he can't hang. He can't hang against even.
Oh, he can't hang. Yeah.
So who's a good contender?
Because when you select people who, when you try to select people who are not like on that high tier of lyricism, like Plies and Young Jeezys, these are people who are not like very lyrical, and he still won't win against them. So French Nikama needs to stay out of this battle thing, yani.
Yeah, you should stay out of this conversation, honestly, because
I don't think
who will go against him?
I don't know. French, Kirkle Banks. I'm just trying to think of these.
Damn, is that even like a real artist, Mazel?
Yeah, Kirkle Banks only had like maybe two bangers at the most.
Can be the few hooks.
But I'm saying, who else is doing shit like French? I mean, he's the closest I can think of, honestly speaking.
Yeah,
that's.
I don't know. No name is coming up to make it. Because if it's trying to be a hook, nigga, Akon and them have songs. Don't even talk about T-Pain.
Yeah.
I like how kuna some people who want to participate in these battles, and then Swiss Beats and Timbaland are not even acknowledging them.
Yeah, because
yeah, because they want serious people.
French has
People-
been
people with
serious
a
about it,
catalog.
but
Tononezo claims
No,
that French was
guys
like
with a
mom.
catalog, guys with a catalog and decades of like doing music.
timeless music, man. Timeless
Yeah.
music.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be
Yo,
what,
how
like
come-
Erica
How
Badu
come
and
you guys think
this-
why didn't we get that 50 Ja Rule one? That would have been interesting, bro.
50 can't do it.
He can't. 50 can't do it. I don't think he can. Or
Assuming they
he's
did
not.
it, who-
Or he's not willing to.
I'm sure he's
50
not willing to.
will
But
probably do it against Jay-Z.
Mm,
I think Jay-Z is the
I don't
only
know.
person 50 can say, yeah.
mm.
You think so?
Battle. Yeah. Just as
You
far
think
as
that's
ego-
who? Is that
as
who
far
you
as
think he
ego
would
and
do it
status,
with,
it's
or
not
who
even
you
about-
think you would like him to do it with?
No, I'm
That's
saying
tricky.
that's one of the. I'm thinking Jay-Z is one of the persons 50 ata entertain idea the live IG battles with, as far as just status.
Probably,
Yeah,
but
I'd
Jay,
have to go. I'd have to
Jay,
go with
Jay and
Jay-Z
social
for
media.
hands down. I feel like that's a landslide.
Sorry, Shu,
What?
you said with who?
Hell no.
Jay-Z and 50, that's a landslide.
Lance, dude, they're playing hits. This is not about who is the better.
This is about
rapper
hits.
or better
This is
hit.
about hits.
It's
I know.
hits versus hits.
And
I'm
keep
not
in
gonna lie,
mind-
bro. I'm not gonna lie. 50
And keep in mind,
sound,
it's
the
20
reason-
hits.
The reason
It's
I'm
20
saying
hits.
the reason I'm saying that, remember this: 50 hasn't had a hit in a while. 50
Right.
hasn't had a hit, I think, since Massacre.
But
if I'm not
he
wrong.
can play.
What?
He can play his old shit, and it's still gonna go off.
Sindio, it's
It's
from
gonna go off.
from,
It's gonna
from
go
his
off.
mixtape
But
to his
Jay-Z
next
has so
album.
many hits to try and curb. You see, I'm talking about like time, for example, right? You
Okay,
see the
okay,
amount of
okay,
time
okay.
that-
Shoo. Let's look at it this way.
Mhm.
If in the club plays, what does Jay play?
If in the club plays,
Mm.
Jay can play "Excuse Me, Miss."
Lose.
Okay, Candy Shop.
Candy Shop. If 50 plays Candy
If
Shop,
50 plays Candy Shop, what's Jay playing?
Jay-Z
Let's
can
say
play
Big Pimpin'.
"I'm a hustler, baby."
No,
I just want you
you're
to
getting it
know.
wrong. You're getting it wrong.
Yo, you're playing the wrong Jay-Z
If
song,
50
man.
plays Candy Shop, Jay-Z has to play Big Pimpin'.
Big Pimpin', or
Why does it have to be Big Pimpin'?
Or if it's in the club, he
'Cause that's a
plays
big
Big
club
Pimpin'.
banger. Yeah, those are big club bangers. He has to match the energy.
Because they were hits. He has
I
to
know,
play.
but
He has to play his hits. Big Pimpin' wasn't
But
a
those
hit.
are songs that hit. Those are records that hit. "I'm a hustler, baby" was a hit.
Okay.
Not on the same level.
If 50 plays Window Shopper,
Mhm.
what does Jay play?
He can play "Song Cry." I don't know, man.
Because it's
Yeah,
gonna be a
songs
it's
like
gonna be a
that, they're-
mismatch.
they're
It's gonna be a
maybe
mismatch
he-
because one
I
has
better
the better
Dev Vata
catalog
Nakupati-
than the other, which is Jay. Jay
Dev
has the
Vata
better
Nakupati
catalog than
before-
50.
Devon
Sorry,
Akpati
Harry, I'm not
first
catching you.
songs.
No,
No,
so
I'm
not
saying.
catching Harry.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I'm saying Devata Nakupatia like the okay 50 Cent songs, which was still hits but
Yeah,
beatable.
yeah.
Ajakwambia like Many Men even. When 50 plays Many Men.
Exactly. What does Jay play for that?
Jay has to
If
play
50 plays
one
Many
of
Men,
the biggest Jay-Z songs, yeah.
"Dirt Off Your Shoulder."
Come on,
I
sure.
would still think it's a mismatch. It's a mismatch.
Yo.
I might be picking the wrong songs because I'm just going record for record. I'm not trying to match the song per se, but I'm just saying for every 50 banger, there is a Hove banger. And honestly speaking, for every 50 banger, whichever bang is selected on the Hove side, I would probably incline to the Hove song. Not that 50 was
Yo,
whack. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying 50 was bad. 50 had his time, but I just think 50 versus Hove would be a lose.
Okay,
You
then
think 50
let's
would
just
do?
go with 50 versus Ja Rule.
That would be interesting because they both made music in the same era. Remember
Yeah,
that they were already head to head. So when you say something like Piggy Bank, we have something like Clap Back, which is mixed emotions because some people think Clap Back was a shit. I personally love Clap Back.
Yeah, I don't see 50 losing to many people kwa hizi battles, maze. 50 has hits, maze.
Yeah.
Before
He
even
does. He
getting
definitely
into
does.
his G Unit stuff, there's a bunch, so many hits.
He can win against so many people. I just don't think
Yeah.
Naho. Against Ja Rule, he'd probably beat Ja Rule eventually. Ja Rule has
Yeah.
some hits, but
Yeah.
I don't think his catalog in Amgusa. But don't forget, Ja Rule has a kind of Rainy Days, Wonderful,
Shanty
New
Records.
York. That Murder Inc. churned out hits, man. They Mesmerize.
Yeah.
So Ja Rule also has hits.
Dev, now that
I
you've
don't know.
brought
I might
this
be
up,
wrong. I
Yeah.
now
might be wrong because
I'm thinking,
these are two different pools of artists. But
Yeah.
how about 50 versus Young Jeezy?
okay.
Mm.
I'm thinking
Mhm.
Jeezy might win like 7 or 8 there and still lose.
And
12,
still
8.
lose, yeah.
Yeah, if it's 20 tracks, I have Jeezy winning like maybe 8.
I think even less maybe. But
8
it
rounds.
would be an interesting competition. Like
Yeah,
okay,
just to see
like let's say
which songs
Jeezy,
will be.
I'm a TRAPSTR.
Yeah.
I know. Before you
What
get
did you
into I
put up by
Love It,
50?
Soul Survivor.
That would be interesting to see, just to
That's a
see
very
like what each of them would play. That would be very interesting. But let's remember that Jay-Z does not do social media, so these are just dreams.
Yeah, Hove is like, man, I'll fund it. I'll fund it. I'm not gonna do it, but I'll put money up.
Yeah, man. All right. So while we're still on music, let's get into the Joseph reason to listen tape review. Of course, there's much more music that dropped, but so okay. So let's just mention the the albums or the projects that have dropped. Of course, there is Young Thug and Chris Brown, who recently turned 31. He dropped Slime and B, which I'm assuming is maybe a mix of sounds, I guess, to mash with R&B shit.
I can probably hear it in my head.
Yeah.
No, I can hear it in my head.
Yeah.
Chris Brown is 31, say.
Bruh, do you know how old that? Do you know how that makes me feel? I'm like, bruh, I thought he was older.
I'm feeling old as fuck right now, Maza. Damn. Jesus.
Imagine y'all saw the homies sing.
From 16, from the age of 16, bro.
But excuse me, miss. I seen you from
Damn.
across the room.
Age of 16, bro.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. What one is Eka?
What was that?
But I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna listen to that project. I'll probably hear the bangers, but I'm not gonna listen to that.
Nah,
You won't even check it out.
Nah, it's not enough to pique interest, really.
Whatever will
I
hit from
hate,
that, bro. The
I hate
media
Tag's
the
voice,
media will
Maza.
feed us that album anyway. So I'll just hear whatever I hear.
Yeah.
You know, there's a good chance that you don't even, the songs out as scare. Because nowadays it's all about streaming. Maybe they don't even have a particular hit. It will run numbers on Spotify and whatever.
Yeah, it'll just run numbers,
Right.
actually.
Maybe they
Do you
don't
know
have to
Chris
have that
Brown?
one
He's
song.
gonna shoot a badass video that all these stations are gonna play for the next 4 months. Man.
Of course. You know the vibes.
Exactly. So I'm not worried about hearing that album. Who else?
All right.
What
So Slime and B dropped, and then there was it was all good until it wasn't, which is Kehlani. And then, of course, we had local tapes dropping, and the one that I've been listening to today, like a lot. And Harry, I have to big you up for this, banner. It is Joseph reason to listen. That whole album, bro. Where?
The boys
can
rap.
Kwanza,
it's not too many that can rap like Joseph.
Because if I get into my standouts, if I get into like some of the songs had samples like at the beginning, bars, beat selection, like it was just boom bap, like just nodding my head the entire time.
You know which MC Joseph reminds me of?
Yeah.
Huh?
He kind of reminds me of Astro. You guys listen to Astro, the astronomical kid?
Astro,
Like
something the kid
he's
did.
Yeah.
I think
He's
I
here to
heard that
rap.
guy. Oh, sorry.
Joseph is here to rap. He'll come. Like, I follow the man. So you don't see too much Kiki, and then when he's ready to drop a project, it's like, man, I didn't even know you're in studio. And then the project comes, and it's not at his 7 songs or 5 songs. It's
exactly. He's very low key. After
yeah.
this new project, he hit from nowhere. Like I didn't even think he was in the studio rapping that much.
Yeah, I'll buy this.
I like the
I'll
other
buy
one.
this.
His
I'll buy this
previous
on
project was
Oof.
his previous project was time lapse. Yeah.
No. I think he had another one before time lapse. Nimesahau jina yake.
I think
But
it's on. I think it's on
Time-lapse-
YouTube. I think it's on YouTube as a playlist as well.
Yeah,
Which one,
nimesahau
time
jina.
lapse?
I don't think time lapse is on YouTube. It might be.
No. I didn't have it on YouTube. I got that one a few years ago.
I just know
and
he
man,
has another one. He has another one after
when
time lapse and then this one.
okay. I think time lapse is the one I learned about him from then. I don't think I've heard of the one between time lapse and this one.
I think the first time I heard him here, ilikuwa on time lapse.
Yeah.
And he killed it.
I don't remember seeing him featured on someone I already knew, and then I checked him out. I just remember finding his mixtape, yeah, time lapse. That shit is timeless. It still slaps today.
Bro, the song he has on time lapse with Sky. Wow.
Yeah.
Bro, those two guys rap.
Okay. It's called Semanami. Yeah. Wow.
And that was the perfect fusion, man.
Yeah.
I'm glad they did that one.
Yeah, man. So Reason to Listen is on YouTube. I'm gonna buy it, man. I'm gonna buy it just to have it in my collection. It's 20 tracks. Like, there's plenty of standouts for me. Shout out to Joseph, man. Like, this was really well done.
Joseph with the rhyme schemes, man.
This was really well done.
He can just go. Yeah. He can just go.
I just can't remember. There was something in particular that he said on that album.
Time lapse or the new album?
On Reason to Listen. I can't remember the words, but there's something he said that just had me like, damn, bro. You saying shit, man. Like, it actually talks to you, especially as like a come up artist. You're on the hustle and you're trying to get your stuff together.
Yeah.
It can speak to you. You can understand like backpack rappers.
Yeah.
It's like he's talking to backpack rappers, like niggas that have their tapes in their bags and you just trying to sell your CD and
Yeah, but also shout out to the producers behind that album. Woof. Fire.
Who did he work with, by the way? I was kind of curious. I mean, I saw many beats, but like who does like his the final thing? He works with various guys.
Executive producer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't remember. But I think it was recorded over some different places.
Yeah, because I didn't really look at the credits, but oof.
It was still well put together.
Still well put together, man.
Other the reasons I got deep into this project on the podcast is because I listen to him differently. He reminds me of the first time I learned about Tech 9. So the rhyme patterns, So being a rapper and a writer myself, I was impressed with how they can just go with the rhyme schemes. So like on the first listen, I'm just like a kid kwa candy shop hivi. I'm just waiting for the rhymes, the multisyllables. This is before I listen to what he's actually saying.
Yeah.
It will have to be like the third or fourth listen.
Yeah.
Like, okay, what is he actually saying? But the first time I'm just getting impressed by the schemes, the rhyme schemes, the patterns too. That's dope. That's dope.
His rhyme schemes, he's just so different with them, man. His rhyme schemes are so legit, and the shit he says, like, it's like he listens to a beat different. He hears a beat and you hear a beat, but then he's like, all right, I'm gonna do something with this beat, and it's just cause it's continuous, and you know how he can hold it.
Exactly. After doing the record I did with him, kuna how you listen to a beat as a rapper, And then just tunajua about the kicks and snares. Sote watatu hapa kwa hii podcast. You know how, okay, here's where the rhyme will go.
Yeah.
Then here's where another one will go. I can put an internal one here.
Yeah.
I can squeeze. Joseph can squeeze so many of his internals
Man.
na at the end huko, like so unamsikia tu like he's just bouncing on the beat and bouncing and bouncing and
No,
bouncing.
that's what I felt like he's just bouncing on each beat, like, and then the beat is going, he's going with it.
Yeah, and that sometimes inafanya tu I'm just caught up na hiyo part of what he's doing on the tracks than listening to what he's actually saying.
Like you use Tech9 for an example, right? And Tech9 is one of those rappers that actually raps fast, so you can lose the words. So it's like Joseph does what Tech9 does, but then he tones down the speed a little bit for you to catch the exact words. He's not gonna be like but he's still gonna multi-syllable that shit, and then it's just gonna be a multiple rhyme scheme within one bar alone.
Yeah, that's dope umesema hivyo, because I was feeling like a nerd up and anasema something maybe I'm
it's cool to be a hip hop nerd, bro.
Sure, it's cool. Exactly what I was trying to say. Yeah.
It's cool to be a hip hop nerd. You learn a lot. You learn a lot. Also,
me, I know I'll be listening to what he's actually saying on the third or fourth or fifth even.
That's why I want to buy it, so I can just like sit with it for a bit and like listen to it like properly.
Yeah.
But shout out to him though. Also on the music front, shout out to Steph Capella. He dropped Wewe Ni Nani alongside Ska Mkardinali, bro. That's also a fire tune.
That I love that track. That's like walking you through Nairobi, man.
Yeah. Harry.
It was so
intro.
It's kind of comical. As serious as it is, it's kind of comical.
I like how they've both kind of stuck to their identities. They didn't try to be like the other person because they're on the same track. Yeah. It's like Ska was Ska.
Yeah.
And then
Steph
was just Steph on that. Yeah. That was dope. And it didn't come out too fresh. They just found each other in the middle somewhere.
Do you think this one of the singles on the long-awaited Steph Capella album?
I hope so. I would hope so.
We're waiting for the album.
In my conversations with Steph, I have told him over and over again, bro, kama unataka watu wanunue hii album, watu watanunua. I will buy it personally. Hata kama iko na physical, nipatie. Because
if he's in the middle of a project, probably ingoma itakuwa tu hapo.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. The project has been about 4 years waiting. Does this song sound fresh? Or does this song like
I would imagine
a single selected?
I would imagine that maybe he will have to record fresh material. Like we're not gonna hear the old singles like from the ones that he had already released. I don't think we're gonna see the
last time I spoke to him.
Yeah.
From the last time we spoke, which was a while ago, he made it clear like the singles that have been released, they're not necessarily for the album. I don't think anything that we've heard was ever intended for the album in the beginning.
But I'm hoping this one, since it's still kind of newish, it's gonna be part of it.
I mean, let's see. That's assuming the album is around the corner,
Yeah.
With music, you never really know, because even us being artists, unaweza kuwa tuna some songs in the track. Song maybe ni even close to a year old, but you can still put it out and it does seem like new. Like this song now, Ska.
Yeah.
You have to listen to it and maybe keep an ear out for references ama vitu kama hizo that will tell you this was kitu ya juicy ama easy references.
From you guys listening, do you think it's recent? The reason they haven't said anything Corona, they haven't said anything of that, but the reason I feel it's kind of recent.
In the video, it feels you saw the video that accompanied it.
Yeah, the lyric.
So the lyric video. So it looks like it was shot this year, but we just don't know when.
Yeah.
Also, it's like Corona maybe prevented them to do like a real video because it's more of a lyric video.
Yeah.
A lot of videos aren't being able to be done right now, man.
Yeah,
except Rich 9.
Huh?
Except for Snitch
Snitch 9 is the
9.
goat.
Man,
Get out of here with that.
Damn.
Get out of here.
Mid corona,
imagine,
video
and
just racked up all the numbers. Najua shoot akikongia sumse.
Bruh.
Acha ninyamaze. I'll keep that one to myself.
All right. So let's keep it again. Well, this is not really music, but did you see the clip of DJ Khaled on his IG live, and someone decided to twerk for him?
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm just. What's up with these cameras and these ladies just willingness?
That's what I'm wondering. I'm like, bruh, you can't have a normal, like Khaled was saying, talk to me normal. Like, what's wrong with you? Like,
Shorty
bruh.
just poured water on herself.
And Khaled was there. He was like glitching. He was like, no.
Man, that was some funny shit. But
DJ Khaled just got married, Oma.
No.
Nah. He has like a second child right now. He's been married for a minute.
He's not.
Yeah,
he's not really
he's not
married.
on that type of time, Kabisa.
No, but he's not really married though.
Okay, bro. Let me not lie to you.
Let's just say his baby mom.
He's not in that space, Yaku, getting twerked on his IG, maybe.
Yeah, bruh. And the joke was that this was being done during Ramadan.
Oh yeah, exactly. And
I was gonna say that. Remember, it's also Ramadan. So
the chick hata kwa nafikiria hizo stuff zote while trying to
she just
do all
went
that.
straight
but now,
into it.
Is he trying to make that his new gimmick? Because again, there was another one of him I think I saw today when he was what was he doing? He was doing I don't know, some OnlyFans shorty again, tried to tell him some shit. Then he was like, baby, I swear nothing was happening. And I was like, what, bro? Are you gonna
Okay,
now
that's
make
too.
it a gimmick?
Okay, that was too coincidental.
Yeah, because he was in his pool and then apparently he was on live with this shorty who's supposed to be an OnlyFans shorty.
Let's
nothing happened. This shorty didn't even do anything at all.
With the Ramadan thing, I don't understand how Khalid is doing stuff.
No, that was the joke. That was actually the joke. Like, it's Ramadan.
But the initial one wasn't a joke. I think the initial one was genuine.
No. It was genuine, but it was now taken as a joke. Like, bruh, it's Ramadan. You shouldn't be like,
Yeah. But I mean,
bruh.
My kick is the internet.
Let's not forget. DJ Khaled and social media started on Snapchat.
Yeah.
No, he knows his way around social media.
He knows his way around it.
Hey, like the way this album flopped, Amejua Ajui.
Oh, the last album, yeah. I'm thinking it
really noticed that last album, Amecheza Chini.
Hey, he's been quiet, bro.
Yeah, because now that I think about it, nakumbuka, he always has this one big single. And like the last album, there was not this one DJ Khaled song that you like playing around.
There's no banger. There's no banger.
He gave them all to us too heavy, too fast, and he's forgetting we're in the era where we just consume and forget.
Yeah.
But now bringing us back.
Yeah.
Who'd you put DJ Khaled up against? Which other DJ?
Wow.
I don't DJ K Slay. How is he? Although K Slay had bangers.
Wow. DJ Drama.
Okay, DJ Drama possibly.
DJ Drama has some good songs, maybe.
And they've kind of worked with the same people as well. The Futures.
DJ Drama.
Yeah, DJ Drama. DJ Drama could fit in there.
I think you would have to put DJ Khaled versus a producer.
But Khaled is also a producer.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. It can't be against a
but wasn't Drama is also a producer, no? He's not?
I know DJ Drama Pia had this. Unless he actually was doing what Khaled started doing before him.
So let me ask you, when
DJ
you guys say
Slay, DJ Drama, they were already putting artists together and releasing music as theirs.
Yeah.
There's the producer that I made this myself, and then there's the producer that I funded this. What kind of producer is Khaled? Does Khaled make beats?
Khaled makes it, and then he also pays for it. He puts it out.
I think what Khaled does is he might be able to influence the beat being made, but he uses the the London on the tracks. I think he uses the regular people. I don't think he constructs those beats entirely himself.
But he might
uses
maybe a few, like maybe the ones like he's trying to get
Ali,
like proper
in his
features on.
Like in his early albums, albums and his early projects had songs zenye zitakuwa titled produced by DJ Khaled. But as he grew bigger, he just started sorting out other producers,
probably,
and getting all the rights to the song. So,
but I think he maybe executive produces the ones that he really wants, like features, like the one that I'm pretty sure he was behind the collab he had with Beyonce and Jay-Z.
Yeah, he's definitely.
I am pretty sure
he's probably there when the songs are being recorded. He participates in the production, in the
production aspect.
He's quote unquote producer too.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. You'd have to put him against a producer. Maybe not necessarily someone who does the same thing like that.
So which producers? Mustard?
No. Mustard. Put Mustard against Michael Made.
I was gonna suggest but so Khaled. If we take out
a good opponent for Khaled, huh?
Khaled, I would think it's DJ Drama because of hits. If it's hits, then yeah.
How about DJ Drama, DJ K-Slay, Khaled, Mustard, and Michael Made It T minus, or Michael Made It and what's this guy's name? Is it Sonic?
Yeah. Funny enough, this is a dumb idea, but I think with his definition of producing, maybe someone like Didi versus DJ Khaled.
Hey, please.
Puff
wants the smoke from Dr. Dre, bro. But continue.
I'm saying that because let me explain. I'm saying that because I don't feel like Didi is responsible for the beats. Ama the composing. He doesn't write any lyrics. He doesn't make any beats. Ama he's made very few if he has any. So it's like on the moves list, he matches up with DJ Khaled, who doesn't also make.
How about Dr. Dre? How about we pull it Dr. Dre versus, and hear me out here. I'm gonna say real quick ndio msiniinterrupt kabla nimalize. Dr. Dre, who are we talking about?
We were talking about Khaled.
No. Right now, you've put someone against Dr. Dre.
Puff.
Okay. Listen to me and hear me out. How about Dr. Dre, Kanye West, Puff, Irv Gotti?
Dre versus Puff.
Nah, Dre versus Yeezy. Production only. Production.
Oh, Dre's gonna wash Kanye.
But I think it will be interesting. It will be
very interesting. But it will be interesting for the publicity, for the spectacle of it. Like
Wash is also
not Wash. Okay, not Wash. Let me not exaggerate, but that one, it'll be close.
Remember prime time Kanye West. Remember Kanye West is responsible for what?
Okay. There's prime Kanye West, but then there's prime Dre.
And then give us an example of prime Dre.
That's what I'm saying. Still Dre.
NWA, the Chronic, like that section. NWA, the Chronic Dre, and then Chronic 2001.
And then remember, prime Kanye is Graduation, College Dropout, My Dark Twisted Fantasy. There's a lot going on for Kanye.
Actually, Dre is NWA, the Chronic, Death Row, and then now Chronic 2001 on Aftermath. Then if you want to cheat, you add Eminem.
Harry, what you saying?
I wanted to mention a Kanye track, alafu niseme what will Dre play, but I realized
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If you want to cheat, you add Eminem.
It's quite interesting to see like when Kanye plays Dreams, the game, what Dre will play to counter that. It's quite interesting.
That would be very interesting. Although I'm still for the idea of first seeing how Puff versus Dre turns out.
I don't think I want to see that because I don't think they match. It doesn't
Yo,
look. I don't feel like it
Yeah, but
matches.
Puff wants it. Puff wants it.
Sijui if it's my personal hate for Puff, but I don't see that guy being a real artist, producer, or musically singer, rapper. Like,
Puff wants it. So
yo.
Puff is responsible for artists and their growth. That
Yeah.
one,
Oh,
yeah.
I think
You
the
know-
only one song Puff can have against Dr. Dre, not in terms of success, but like in terms of like me trying to pull them together, the closest I can see Puff playing is that going nowhere. We ain't
Just that.
going nowhere.
Just Bad Boy for Life.
Because if now Puff starts pulling out his catalog for those two chicks, what do they call? He starts pulling out catalogs of shorties like Diddy Dirty Money. If he starts pulling out catalogs of people like who else was Puff responsible for?
I don't think
the Locks are gonna be cool with Puff using their music in his catalog. Remember,
Why?
Puff has
That's
made
cool.
a lot of people angry
That's cool
as well.
Yeah, even Mace.
He's the producer and he owns the music. He can play, I think.
He can, but you see, ethically, you can play it because you claim to own it, and you see, it's not like
Ethically,
right
he can't. Ethically, he can't.
Speaking of Locks,
it's just wrong. You can't say fuck. I can't be like fuck you, Harry, on Monday, and on Tuesday I'm trying to win against Dave using you.
Yeah.
But the beef has been smashed. Sure, the beef have been imeisha.
Not with the Locks, but he still has beef with
songs
Mace.
together.
He still has beef with Mace.
I'm sure he still has beef with Dirty Money.
Oh, and that's the funny part because Didi lazima atumie ngoma za Mace in a battle.
Yeah,
Like
itakuwa ngumu. Mace is trying to buy his music back.
Yeah.
Until he does that, but only music ya Puff.
It's gonna be interesting
Funny
to see if we get that battle or if we're gonna get other proper battles. I think I remember Erykah Badu versus Jill Scott is happening.
DMX called out
tonight.
Jay-Z.
DMX. Oh yeah, I saw that.
DMX called out Jay-Z.
That,
and like a month ago, I was just listening.
I initially didn't know how I felt about that, but you know what? Maybe for the culture, it's good.
For the culture, it's good.
Yeah, just go back to like X's discography. The guy has bangers, was it?
And Swizz is behind the majority of that.
But when you just go back, you realize Msiako a really stretch of hits.
Yeah,
he has too many.
Yeah. And Swizz is behind that. So
and now also let me remind you, Mukisema, and this is the reason why to me it's relevant. DMX and Jay-Z is relevant.
Yeah.
Don't ever forget when you guys were saying Jay-Z high is Anina 50. Don't ever forget there was an era where Jay-Z had the Rock Nation family, Memphis Bleak, CN Neef, Young Chris, the Dynasty, that album.
The Dynasty intro ones, or I don't know how you counter that beat before they even start rapping.
If Hov starts dropping his shit with Memphis Bleak, it's over. It's over.
Okay, so let's say this. Jay-Z and 50 Cent, nobody is watching them in a battle. Maybe they age it, they win it, but those are not guys you say they got washed.
It's impossible. Not got washed.
You can't
good
wash
fight.
That's gonna be a good fight.
Because like the first 50 Cent album, I don't know, it's 9 big hits. The second one is 7 big hits. The third one is 8 big hits. And then you go to the G-Unit albums. It's like, what? It's crazy.
The intro to one of his shows is a big hit.
I'll check it. Yeah, before you even play the power intro.
Imagine. I think you would have to play the power intro towards the end.
He will just to rub it in.
That's a big song.
Alafu even the battle with Jarul, if it were to happen, kuna time 50 can just play 5 diss tracks back to back the Jarul, which
imagine.
Ila kwa bullying of the highest order, man.
By Anezosha Jaru, by the way. Very Jaru has bangers, Katai, but Anezosha Jaru.
All right, gentlemen, let's bring it back.
Battle Erika Badu and Jill Scott is happening tonight.
Yeah, it's happening. I'm gonna check it out tomorrow. Gonna check it out tomorrow and see what happened. So gentlemen, let's move on. Let's bring it back to local, and I don't know whether you've been paying attention on Twitter, but debt names zilipeanwa za the president, and I want you guys to react to some of these names. Kama uliziona. For example, Martin Luther King.
Martin Luther King.
Imagine. Wakenya wako na majina zenye walipea. Imagine someone has just posted a picture of Uhuru and said, okay, give him a name.
Oh, okay. Now I get it. Because I get
Martin Luther King. Denny Rogers.
Denny Rogers.
Texas Ranger.
Yeah. I think I saw that.
Det Lee.
Kenya's welcome. Det Lee.
Okay.
Det Lee.
Are these pictures being posted by that picture of him with like a hat?
Yeah, that one.
I know.
That one.
The cowboy thing. So
that one.
Yeah, like a cowboy hat.
Bro.
Yeah.
Denny
That's
the
where
Menace.
the names are coming from.
I think Denny the Menace.
Denny the Menace.
Damn.
DJ Lon Mfalme. Mortgage Freeman.
I see.
Hey. Guys
the Denny Rogers still kills me. Denny Rogers
don't care. Guys don't care.
No, the one that once killed me was Post Malone.
That's right. And then they photoshopped him with the tattoos opposite.
Yo, let me ask you guys, do you think our Prezi ever logs in and just has a good laugh?
I am so sure he has a burner account, but he's not saying it. Because vile aliambia watu vile alitupasha akisema ati stop saying nonsense online.
Nah, I think it's his kids.
Either it's his kids or he has a secret account.
Like children. I think ni watoi labda ndo anamwambia at the dinner table or something. Because the guy anapenda pombe. Jumps akiwa deep into the bottle like that.
No. Kwanza you know the usual names. Jameson 1. Gilby's 1.
The way people go ham on him.
Our president ameprove kuwa crazier to some degree than Trump.
Who?
Oh no. Trump is in his own league.
Man, Trump.
No, I'm just saying as far as that craziness in Kenya, it's like he leads compared to the other presidents to may have.
Yeah, he's the meme in chief.
Sometimes unasoma headline hivi like what the
bruh.
But like
do you know how much guys miss Kibaki right now?
Yo, honestly, if Kibaki could be the president again, I'd give it to that dude. Because you see, the problem with this guy, when you, like, to some extent, you almost don't want to blame him, because you can tell what's causing him to be like this is his disconnection. I think these people are so disconnected from reality.
Yeah.
They don't get it. Like, you're trying to explain something to someone that they just don't understand. It doesn't matter how you say it. If you draw an image, he's looking at you, he's like, okay, that's cool and all, but why? Why don't you just go to States? And it's like, bro, we can't all just go to States. But like, so you just buy a ticket. It's like, okay, I can buy the ticket, but I need to work for it.
Exactly.
Why don't you just use your saving?
Yeah. It made me laugh every time he was like, he said something along the lines of, he doesn't understand how Kenyans don't have money.
Bruh, price ya mkate. Yani he couldn't tell
like he can't fathom, like highlight the disconnect between Kenyans and wealth.
No,
like he doesn't.
Not even that. Like basic stuff. How much is a loaf of bread?
He said 250 or some shit like that. Man.
Yeah, he said 250.
Fuck. What the fuck?
As young fellas, man, how does it feel knowing that that's our leader, man? Our leader doesn't even know like.
I aspire
That's
to that.
deep.
I aspire to that level of ignorance.
But there, you guys, that's deep. If your president thinks the price of bread is 3 times what it costs.
Imagine.
So he's assuming unaweza ukaafodi kitu.
And your price I assume tayari ni too high, and he thinks you should be able to afford that rate.
5 times actually, not.
He came back.
Story of monopoly, bro. Story of monopoly.
Like in Isasa, this is where we have started having those X-Files soundtracks playing. So is it a conspiracy theory? Is the government hiding something from us through because the last time we had a nationwide blackout, we got the right president, but
they're planning they're planning some shit.
Harry caught that.
Let me get.
It's like we got the right president, but then we got the wrong one. It's like, cool, he worked out, but like we didn't vote for you.
And that's where most young Kenyans will say, I'm not voting again.
Yeah, because it's tiring, man.
Don't know if it's that one or
it's true. It's true. It's tiring. It's tiring.
I think from that point is when we started really seeing a decline, especially in youthful voters. Because youth people were like, man, fuck you, old guy. It's like the youth almost felt like we can just wait until it's our time, then we'll start participating.
No, it's true because like we came of age voting for this Gava. Mm-hmm. Like so it just
because we wanted people. Now we at that time we were discouraged because we expected niggas like Akina Peter Kenneth also to have a thing. Did we dodge a bullet by him missing, or do we still think he should have been there? Because this guy has just retracted. I don't know what he's up to. I don't know what his story is anymore.
So politicians when they get out of power, they just go chiniamaji.
Man, so you see that makes me lose confidence in him because things like these usually worry me because the presidential elections are 2 years away, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're supposed to be kind of having an idea of who the candidature is, not the regular candidature where people are telling you 2022 is who. I hate that shit.
Nah, bro.
Who else are we looking?
You know the usual suspects.
Tribalism.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to push that. I don't want to peddle that notion anymore. I want to try because they usually say what we speak into the atmosphere is what comes to be.
But the thing is, someone has to step up. Someone has to step up.
When that curtain was pulled, and then tukajua, we have people in power who decide who gets that chair.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter ulale. Mm-hmm. Then I don't have to get up early in the morning to.
Yeah, just give us who you're giving us.
Yeah, since you guys must pick too, then just pick. I don't have to.
Yeah.
Go there, put an act.
Man, it's such a whack way to operate, man. And then it's such a whack reality to have to wake up to every fucking morning knowing that yes, change can come, but it's sad enough that the change we desire so much is change we're gonna leave behind, man.
Yeah.
It's like planting a tree. Because you see, if people our age are already kind of tribalistic, that means that seed's already been planted.
Exactly.
Some of these people have already gotten children and they've already passed on that message and that mission to their kids.
Yeah.
So we're gonna still have to fight it for years. If racism is still in states, imagine how much longer we're gonna have to fight tribalism, irrational thinking.
Yeah. Tribalism is so embedded in Kenyans mpaka unapata mtu anajua who they're going to vote for come the next elections. Mtu hata aja campaign someone who just said he's going to run. Hajatoa his notes of what he's going to change and what he's going to make better, what he's going to facilitate. But mtu anajua tu, he's my tribe, I'm going to vote for him.
And it's just like a scenario like, sorry to bring this up, it might be relevant, but you remember when Mandem from Kibra passed away, unfortunately, due to cancer?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then guys were saying that they should give the position to his brother. Now, I don't have any history on that story in particular, but I'm just wondering,
the backstory
is
was that his brother would have been the best person to replace him because the brother was also involved in whatever projects were being implemented in Kibra. So that's why guys were pushing so hard for the bro. Atakama the Gava was pushing for Mariga.
Okay. Well, I was just thinking of those kinds of scenarios. It's like people already have the next name up.
Still on easy politics, nimecheki something leo on WhatsApp.
Yeah.
Someone posted like a picture that ilikuwa nasema a lot of things are going to change. Now those things were just prices increasing. They're basic from oil to housing to almost everything to it increase in costs. The cost of living will just shoot up probably after this corona very soon. I'm like, yo, what kind of hell are we living in? Kama tuko na hizi deni zote and they still keep taking more loans and then you're telling the common mwananchi, yo, you know what, life will go up in terms of cost.
So, after people get so used to something, changing them is usually so hard. For example, like one of the things I'm wondering is how is Safaricom going to convince us to start charging us to send money below 1,000? I'm already used to seeing transaction costs 0. If I start seeing 27 shillings again up, it's like, what the fuck? When did this happen?
But it's gonna happen.
If there's a country in Africa that need revolution, I swear it's ours, man. Like so much faction. What one act like we have been to make immune to it, but nah, man. What wanna suffer? If you can still like afford some kind of good life, now you know you're not rich, ama you have made it yet. So imagine what still in the ghettos, in the slums, Ugo. How are they coping? Just think of that. Think of that.
It's like I think it takes like a certain level of understanding for you to be able to see it that way, because most people clearly just don't see it that way, bro. Most people are just looking at it because we've gotten to a place where, if you think about it, every Kenyan is just for themselves. It's just like, man, honestly, I just want to be able to make it back home with some food for me.
Pay this rent, buy this food, see the next day.
I feel revolution. A lot of people are afraid to revolt because it's like, it's cool. I get it. I'm with you.
It's fear. It's fear of the unknown.
I can't come to the streets. I can't come to the streets and throw rocks and go home and I have to feed my family rocks. There's women literally cooking mawe out here. It's not even a joke. We saw that. So
we saw that shit.
Niggas kind of almost can't compromise what they already have going to fight for something without, like, as you put it, the fear of unknown.
Yeah.
To revolt alafu.
No one wants to risk their blood. Now, how many countries ukishikwa during this quarantine time unakuwa quarantined and you pay for your stay there?
Quarantined for free, bro. Kumbuka, huku you're being charged 14 days plus another extra 20.
Is that
20 for what?
No. Like if you were coming from Maju, what they were doing was, like you've already gone through quarantine huko. So then you're told, aya, you come back here, unaambiwa aya, you go through 14 days mandatory quarantine, and then sijui like an additional couple of days, I don't know for what. I saw some story like that, then I was like, bruh, umetoka Maju, umepigwa quarantine huko for free. Huku unakuja unapigwa charge. With the money that you have saved from abroad, you're charged for those 14 days.
Like you start telling a regular nigga to start paying 28K.
Hata achana na hao watu wametoka Maju. Maybe those niggas can afford it. Mimi nasema the Kenyans.
Nah, guys are going broke. Guys are going broke. Hata hao Maju. Hata guys coming from Maju, they're complaining. They're like, bro, I'm going to go broke because
by then I know.
Let me ask you. Let me ask you guys something. If you leap at that 2K, that 2Gs a day, right?
Yeah.
Like,
for 2
what
weeks.
is it catering for? Are these people getting some meals, or pure meals then anywhere?
If they were making it look like nikila mtu, like it's everyone for themselves.
If they're getting meals,
ukishalipa 2K, are you also eating? Ama meals tena?
Yeah, probably. obviously
probably, or you're
but it's
paying for everything like that comes with you paying for that quarantine.
So there's extra charges still.
There has to be. If it's not extra charges, then you're getting everything else for free. But Gava, trust them to look for ways.
And then what happens, because umeshikwa, they take you there, sindio? Once they wamekushika, they take you there, sindio? For 2 weeks.
Yeah.
2 weeks mandatory.
Do they have like hospital gowns? Unakaa na hizi nguo tu zako for 2 weeks?
I think unakaa tu na zako.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, una maintain to basically, you see what
because
I
thought? Because you're not allowed.
There's so much to it, kabisa.
No, because you're not allowed to have visitors.
Such a weird guess.
So hawezi letewa nguo. So it's either you stay in a gown or you stay like with the clothes they caught you in. Kile tu utapiga labda ni it's a shower.
Mimi nilidhani kitu inamaanisha ati I thought quarantine means like you're gonna be checked up on, that kind of thing.
Oh.
Basically, one of the reasons I have issues with this whole quarantine setup is ukiwako hivyo ndani for those 14 days, it's not like you're being medically checked up on. They're just waiting to miraculously see if you develop the symptoms.
Yeah.
But then in this quarantine, you're probably mingling with a bunch of people, right? So I'm thinking of a scenario like this. Say, for example, I'm brought into quarantine, right? And I don't catch the coronavirus before coming in. I catch it while I'm there. That means my 14-day count has been reduced by less.
Yeah.
So, nazamaliza hizo 14 days na my symptoms haven't yet shown. But I'm in that quarantine. I'm in that bitch just touching everyone until my days are up, and then I'm released and I go out to the world.
Yeah.
And then my symptoms show when I'm out there in the fucking world.
You'll have to be brought back again.
And I've already interacted with people that also thought like since umetoka quarantine suko sawa.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You'll have to be brought back again.
You'll have to be brought back again. But anyway, you get the gist of what I said.
But anyway, let's keep an eye on what this guy is going to do. So,
but either way, I think we can, for as far as what's been happening, I think we can. I don't know.
We'll catch up. All right. So there's 2 more things that that's on the docket. So in case you have not been paying attention, dear listener, but I'm sure you have. Watu kuenda kwa bar wanaitisha sausage na bia mbili.
Man, I thought that shit was a joke. Kumbe it's actually happening. I think because of the saying, saizi unaenda bar unasema nisaidie mtai kagwe.
Imagine ati sausage moja bia mbili, bruh.
What was the rule, so you can't have alcohol unless
the rule was you can't have alcohol unless you buy something to eat from there. So how guys are getting around it is ordering one thing
and then
one item alafu sasa you accompany that with beers. And then Mutai Kagwe was going on anasema ati guys, unajua watu wanaweza kuwa wanaenda pia to another bar, then they also order dessert and with more beer.
In the words of one person who said this so very many years ago, hata wakizima taa lazima tuta. Kenyans niggas need to have their drink, I guess it's that serious. Is alcohol that serious?
Guys are tired of staying in the house.
Guys are bored.
It's a drinking nation.
This is a drinking nation.
I'm not sure. I can't tell if I'm worried or if I'm happy that we're going back to normal, because a lot of niggas kind of
no, bro. We're not supposed to be going back to normal. Tao imeanza kujaa tena. It's starting like jam zimeanza tena. We're not supposed to be outside. If this was another country, we'd still be indoors. All of us, town would be empty.
So, do you think it's that people are super bored, or it's the
people are tired? No, people are tired of staying indoors because
people don't believe.
No. Remember, Uhuru alisema that we will slowly reopen the economy. He didn't say the economy has been opened again. So sijui watu walianza. I think guys maybe got tired of staying in the house. Wakaamua aya tunarudi tao. Because of course,
tired of broke.
I think it's business.
I think it's business. It's tired.
Business
it's tired of
saying,
It's being tired of staying in the house, and then not after do. So ukiona guys are saying now jams imerudi, traffic jams imerudi, tao imeanza kujaa tena.
Scary, man. It's kind of scary because I'm
It's
like, what if all you niggas just start dropping?
Yeah, like what's gonna happen?
Yeah,
You need
that's gonna be
lockdown.
a
You need
conundrum.
lockdown, Sasa. If guys start dropping into
Then
God forbid, you need lockdown, Sasa. Permanent lockdown.
I cannot take another 21 days of this shit.
Not 21 days, bro. Lockdown.
Oh, like, oh shit, like, oh snap, like complete lockdown.
Lockdown. That's the last step the government is going to take if guys are joking like this.
And are they just looking at the effects, the corona? Like how are they looking at the numbers?
They're not doing. They're not doing enough testing. They're not doing enough testing. That's what I think.
And who is being tested up?
Man,
they were saying they wanted to do mass testing, but
I've heard that mass testing story so long, but I haven't seen the mass testing.
Because the mass testing apparently is supposed to be in the thousands, but now it's in the hundreds. Like maybe only 400 people are being tested a day.
Wataitisha loan ya needles kwanza.
Trust this government to look for more money.
They need my needle, but that's crazy, man. So
I just think economy itakuwa affected so much. They'll be like, yo, but they need to find something ya kuambia wananchi before they say you guys can go back to business because watu wanasuffer. They need to find something.
I think the announcements need to be clear, precise, and to the point. Like what's going? Because Ka says if you're the president and you've noticed guys are going back to functioning as Dave said, isn't it in your time to now have like a breaking news and be like, yo, stop fucking around, stay home, people?
It's in the news on Wednesday. I don't know what he said.
No, you know what he's going to do? He's going to like with all these sudden things that are happening, this government is also sudden. So they're just going to be like, you guys don't want to stay home, we'll make you stay home. Complete lockdown. That lockdown is going to come. If guys keep joking like this, that lockdown is going to come sooner than we think.
Yeah, that'll be whack.
That would be whack. Like after keeping people out of jobs for like 2 months.
2 months.
Not so many
and
Kenyans
bullshitting us about relief.
You can tell them don't come outside. Like niggas are going to starve.
Niggas are gonna be bored. Bullshitting us relief. Where's that Uhuru relief?
I don't know.
Ask us another question. Hatujapata M-Pesa messages.
Message I get there.
Ama you need a Huduma number.
It's becoming those stories. Unasikanga vile kila mtu kuambia sijui Costo kuna majini. It's becoming one of those scenarios where everybody knows something like this exists, but no one that has really experienced it.
Bruh, guys in the states got their stimulus check. Huku tunachezwa tu.
They did. Guys got.
Hata kama it was a one-time payment, guys got the check.
Do you personally know anyone mwenye amepata hiyo do ya gava?
Sio nakwambia inaanza kuwaka hizo rumor za Costo na majini. Everyone says kuna majini Costo. Ukiuliza mse wewe umeona ati hapana. Mimi sijai.
I don't know.
Everyone knows there's like a relief somewhere, but it's like who's got it? Me.
Kuna mse alipost screenshot hapo ya M-Pesa imeandikwa from government of Kenya.
Nothing.
I saw that shit, but I don't know. It looks like ilikuwa inanikalia clickbait sikuendelea hata.
Cloud chasing, mse ameunda tu fake screenshot just for fuck.
Anyway, guys, let's move on to the last thing, which I was saving for last, which is the controversy of the week. Wacha tumalize na udaku leo. Now, Willis Raburu.
Oh, man.
We have to get into this shit, man. So
give us the backstory.
For those of you who are listening and may not know, Willis Raburu was caught cheating on his wife, who apparently they've been separated for the last month or so, but he's been cheating with someone from across the borders from Uganda.
I heard our Ugandan sisters take good care of us, bro, from what I've heard.
I heard that too, man.
Matter of fact, I've been told after this corona.
Actually bow.
They bow and all that. And then
they
love us brothers from Kenya.
Yeah,
they love us Kenyan brothers, man.
Yeah, so the joke is So the joke is that he's social distancing from his now ex-wife.
Man, I feel bad for the ex-wife because she's just gonna be a victim of
Wait,
these
what
trolls.
happened? What happened? He cheated. He got caught. How did he get caught, Kwanzaa?
See, they separated a month ago. Because I think they had lost a kid a while back. So I guess I don't know whether it was Willis or it was the Shori who like they started distancing themselves from each other, and then apparently Willis moved out, akaacha nyumba na now with his ex-wife or his separated wife, and then now he's living with a UG chick at her house. So apparently he cheated, so he moved out. Yeah, kahamia to the chick's place, to the Ugandan chick now.
Willis has kids now. You Kenyan?
No. They lost a kid.
Now Willis amechagua the UG chick over the Kenyan.
Yep.
Yeah,
So now-
what's there to say? See, maybe the UG pussy is
Exactly.
better. Hapo hakuna kesi.
He fell out of it. I don't know, man.
He might have fallen out of it because you're moving to the Ugandan chick's house, bro.
I mean, that nigga gotta do if this sister needs a house. See, I'm gonna sacrifice his current home, and he's let her. I know the ladies are gonna come at me. Let me not say he's sacrificed
Wait,
his
Dave,
current home.
Dave,
No.
on how they lost lost the kid with the was it like a miscarriage? What happened? How did
I think it was a miscarriage.
Okay, then
It was
sure,
quite
naweza sema there was no love, because if a chick miscarriages your baby, you stay by them to console them, to be there as they are healing. When you just lose a baby, alafu unaenda UG to smash them.
I mean,
So I'm guessing the chicks online have been coming at Willis.
Everyone has
He's
come.
been getting back.
Everyone has come for Willis, bro. Nimona too
bro,
toxic.
you know our species
Nimona
right
too
now,
toxic.
man.
Nimona too toxic. The toxic masculinity people ndo wanasema, bro, umepata shori wa UG. You're lucky. You're fortunate. They are very submissive.
But
Okay.
if we're basing our judgment also on what's being said online, Twitter pia wasema crazy, man.
Yeah,
Hey, guys have trolled him. Guys have trolled him for days. Guys were just trolling him like throughout the week.
I mean, it is what it is, man. Now
I'm guessing
do you think he's in his new house missing his real wife that they created something with, or do you think he's looking at that new booty like, yo, bitch, I don't care what they talk about out there?
If you've seen a picture of the Ugandan chick versus his wife, I'm upgrade kiasi.
Now Willis himself, I may give a statement out, like he's posted something.
Nah, he was just continuing. He was now. What's he going to say?
Sure.
What's he going to say?
Harry Untaka post picture seme new pussy who this?
Oh,
the guy is having fun. Alafu sa unacheki the tragic incident, and him doing all this stuff and not even acknowledging it with a long post zenye celebs hufanya. That means he's not in good terms now in Kenya, probably. Like you never know.
Yeah, chances are.
And that's the sad thing. That's the sad thing about a lot of us just getting into people's business. I'm wondering the kind of conversations they're having, because it seems like the type of thing that was settled upon. And it's like, you know what, if you want to move on with this new chick, then you go ahead and move on. But I'm gonna need a place to stay still, because remember, I'm still bound by you in one way or the other for a bit.
Yeah.
Now, hiyo kitu imekuwaje public knowledge? The UG chick is kind of famous. She ni celeb.
Nah. You know Twitter DCI.
Oh, okay.
Probably people just saw them out somewhere and they were like, hiya, that's not Willis Bruce, right?
And you know what guys are also doing? Guys also quoted an Andrew Kibe video where Andrew Kibe was like, Kenyan women need to humble themselves, otherwise mtawachwa.
But anyway, we ain't even gotta mention some niggas on our podcast, man. We need to stop giving some people too much time. I don't mess with that Andrew Kibe nigga.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
That's not the type of shit I'm really trying to propel through whatever platform we get. because Mandem doesn't speak like he's really trying to reason, or I mean, it's cool. People have their own methods of people have their own methods of becoming hot. I don't necessarily endorse that guy's, way of thinking.
How come they're not talking about I saw a video speaking about Kenyan chicks humbling themselves. I saw a video today, sijui stem from a case where some chick ali killed a guy because akosha vyombo or some shit like that.
That's a story for another day.
Bro.
Story for another day. Yeah.
Are you actually expecting our sisters to address that? They're gonna address it with you don't know what you're going
Some Kenyan chicks, okay.
Let it be said on this podcast. Women and accountability.
Those are two things that don't meet. You don't know, for women, apology is the study of
hizo hazipatani kabisa.
Yeah. Rest in peace to that guy.
Because the only thing Will is posted actually is just ignored it. It's just a brand new week, shine on, successful people look like you.
AKA the mean pussy is good.
Well, this man is happy.
Yeah, sure. I had in UG ukienda huko in the clubs, when you're talking to the females there and you tell them you're from Kenya, that's the magical.
Harry,
yeah.
Quarantine ishe tuvuke border, man. We need a weekend of relief.
I have stories for off air. I have stories for you guys.
No, Dave, this can be that kind of podcast.
Yo. Dave is trying to protect his name, man.
When the episode is over, you just say you need a lawyer. I know.
Hakuna story kama hiyo. Please do not incriminate me. These are not my words. These are just stories that I hear.
But I'm sure, babe, we're acting on that podcast sometimes.
I know the perfect lawyer for you, Dave. Don't worry, man. Cochran, we'll just get Cochran for you and you'll be good.
Hey, bro. Z.
It seems, yo, Harry. It seems like Dave figured Juji and went straight to the red light district. Direct.
They've had some fun.
It's nothing foul like that, but we'll talk about
that. Stories for
We'll talk about that. We'll create a new podcast for everybody listening. Me and Harry will start a new podcast.
Yeah, it's called
particularly for Dave's story. Hey, but shit, we gotta reach.
And then the next day you're like, babe, I had to lie to my partners or podcast up about stories I made up.
Did they say Dave the MC? No, they meant Dave the M.
No.
Nothing.
Wait, cheza chini.
We got you, Dave. Thanks for that Lambo. By the way, Lambo, bro. I swear to God.
Bro.
Yo, this guy lent me his Lambo and he fed the homeless.
Yeah.
You know I had to come through. You know I had to come through for you, bro.
I appreciate
Mercedes.
And then check it, Dave. When am I supposed to check out of this condo? Because it's been 4 months. I haven't even paid any bills.
I'm gonna extend the lease, bro. Don't worry about it.
Got you. I'm still out here. Oh shit.
On that note, let's just end this podcast.
Harry, pia umepata M-Pesa. Yo, Dave, thanks, man.
Jesus.
Father.
Is this that? I just got that Dave MC relief, man. Way before the president.
Yo, by the way, this is our longest episode, Ama.
Yeah, so far, this we've gone to almost 2 hours now.
Oh shit! It's because we love our people, man. We hope y'all enjoy listening as much as we love talking to y'all.
Dope.
Yeah, man. So we want to thank you guys for listening. We always appreciate it. We thank you for vibing with us. The vibes are always there. You know what the vibes is. You know what the vibes is. Every single week. And we're gonna possibly put out more content. Make sure you look out for that. It's not just gonna be the podcast. Things are in the works. We're not gonna say too much, but yeah, we're gonna come up with more stuff. So yeah, man. Thank you for listening to us, Kama Kawaida. Make sure that you, of course, as usual, check out the podcast on YouTube now and on Anchor. And we're gonna see you on the next episode.
No more vacations for me, man. No more vacations for me.
Wait, to go to vacation again, utapata tumekureplace.
Alafu you guys are going to sleep. Unajua me, I'm only going to sleep for like 2 hours even, because I'm happy the UFC merudi, maze.
This sounds like a personal
Anymore, Nadi, you did your pooling.
Say, maze, damn. I'm like, yo.
Bro, this sounds like
almost 2 months.
This sounds like a personal problem.
It's not a personal problem, man. It's not a problem. I'm happy. Angalia you.
They love to watch niggas knock each other out, man.
By that, Dave, notice you're deep into wrestling.
Yeah, wrestling and football. Call me when football is back.
It's not so different worlds, Dave.
Yeah.
Am I the only one who doesn't give a shit about soccer, man? A bunch of friends of mine were like, "Hey, man, say bowling na Rudy," and I'm like,
Nah, me I only care about the Premier League. I don't care about other leagues.
I guess so. Okay. Dave is the only soccer fan.
Yani mbako meita soccer.
Man.
Tunaitaje futa.
Football.
Football. Futa inakam ball.
Damn.
This word I was taught. There's a word I was taught. I don't know if it's for the game only. Bembe.
What? What is that?
Right.
That's soccer.
Man, don't even touch my slang, man. You guys make it look like I'm the one who doesn't know slang. Y'all don't know shit.
Hiyo word ina sound kama slang ya soka ya 1999 kwa maza show.
All right. Thank you to
End the podcast.
Thank you to our slang expert Shukid for giving us, for giving us the latest slang on the streets.
You know
the vibes.
In this year of 1946.
Follow us, guys, on social media.
Guys, follow us on social media. Check out the NaiSai podcast on all platforms.
Absolutely, man.
And please do give a follow to Shukid, give a follow to Harry Lee, give a follow to myself. And please tell us what you would like to hear us talk about on the podcast. There's a lot that goes on. I am sure you have things you want us to talk about. So hit us up. All right. Thank you guys for listening. And until the next episode, hip hop ni culture I love and support. I'll see you.
It is
what?
That way.
No, that was just to confuse Harry. Let's just move on.
I know that line. Yeah.
Just say the line correctly for the sake of the culture, man. You have to say the right line. You can't change that line.
Remember, hip hop ni culture I love and support. I'll see you.
Yeah. Harry.
Yeah.
This guy really just got it wrong, but it's all good. But die peoples, man.
Next episode,
sign us off.
We're going to...
No, sign us out.
It's supposed to be hip-hop culture I love. Usisahau.
Yeah, I came up with my own shit, man. What are you talking about?
Oh, okay.
What are you talking about?
No, it's okay, Dave. It's okay.
Usichelewe next time.
Miniko, man. Yo, able to sign out for real, man.
All right, guys. Till next episode. Peace.
Peace.